Hi everyone, it's me. It's the real, actual Hatsune Miku. Yeah, it's me. You might know me from Fortnite, from Rain World, from Japan. As we say in Japan, Watashi wa Miku desu, which means the Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race, but its more literal translation is, I'm Miku. Okay. My right boob fell out twice walking over here, so I don't want to get back up. Okay. Also, this wig is incredibly uncomfortable to wear. I also can't hear the game very well because, this is my headset. The right ear doesn't work. I also can't really fit it around my head with this. And I haven't bought a new one yet. I had been super gluing this inside of the headset here. And then the, like, structural support inside of it just fell out, so it stopped being able to do that. But I haven't bought a new headset yet, so I can hear out of one headphone, and I'm just kind of, like, putting it at max volume and hoping I can hear it. And we're gonna play Get Fixed Boy like that. Because why the hell not? Why is that sticky? Okay, yeah. Is that coming through, like, on my mic itself, or is that fine? There was something sticky on, like, the ear. I don't know what it was. I tried with tape, but that didn't really work. I had to use, Okay. Let's make, Miku. Niku. Meat. That's us. This is, I don't see, this isn't cursed. This isn't cursed. If this is cursed, go get a purging stone. We're a woman, allegedly. We have, like, twin tails here. Surely there's gotta be a Miku here somewhere in Terraria, right? This? That's Miku, like. Yeah, we can go with that. Okay. Yeah. Although, honestly, it's more of, like, a greenish color. Maybe more like that? That looks about right. My eyes are supposed to be blue. Skin, I'm pale as fuck. Kind of like a gray? What is it? I don't know what it is. It's really nice to see my face for the first time. I feel like first time might be a little bit of a an understatement. Okay, this looks vaguely Miku, like, that's fine. Yeah. Not Mike. Am I stupid? Oh, right. I forgot we didn't name our character Miku. We named her Miku. Okay, that's close enough. I'll make a large world master Get Fixed Boy. What's a Miku? Miku reference. The second floor of the Don Quixote in Akihabara. I think, is that where the Miku store is? I got this, like, random Miku pin that I bought at the Miku store. The second what in the there's an official Miku store in Tokyo. I think it's in the Don Quixote in Akihabara. Maybe it's not in Akihabara. It's one of the Don Quixotes. It's like the second or third floor in one of the Don Quixotes. Anyway, we'll just be in Japan. Wait, hold on. Nihon. Nippon? Nippon. Okay, time to hit these cats. Nuclear blue Miku ramen. When I was in Japan, my friends bought Miku protein powder from dude, the entire time I was in Japan with my friends, they were so one of my friends is like very into like, I don't know, trying to be fit and like making sure his diet is very, very correct. And the entire fucking time we were there, they were like stressing over getting enough protein. And so when we were at the Miku store, they bought fucking Miku protein powder, and it tasted terrible. To try to get their protein in. Are we gonna be stuck in World Gen with desertification? It might have bugged out. It's genuinely possible. This Miku sure knows a lot about... Yeah, I know all the Miku songs and facts. Miku, date of birth, June 7th, 1985. She went to high school in inner city Brooklyn, and I think got her degree conferred at, I think it was Brown University. Thanks, a blessed jacket. Snow Miku Skytown at the new Chitose Airport in Hokkaido, Japan. Miku used to buy dry bugs. Miku used to buy drugs from your neighbor? Yeah, well, we've come a long way. Yeah, I'm Hatsune Nair Miku. That's me. Yep. I've got a bunch of candy back here that I got from trick-or-treating at my university. They were just handing out bags of them. Those big... Wait, that's not candy. That's, those are condoms. The, like, Sexual Health and Wellness Center was handing out condoms with their Halloween candy. But I've got, Milk Duds. Miku Duds. Milk Duds. Oh, another thing this reminds me of is, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Magic the Gathering, but, Magic the Gathering has had, like, 2 or 3 crossovers with Miku. With secret layers. And the artists they chose, or, like, the prompts they gave the artists to draw the Miku artwork, it doesn't look like Miku. It's like these weird styles that they managed to, like, bots selling Miku to a bunch of nerds. I tried Vintage Story? No. Oh, it's Nippon. Oh, it is. Oh, hey, Snow A4QP. Welcome. Oh, we're a bit zoomed in. Let's zoom back out. Oh, yeah, it's very uncomfortable playing like this. I don't get how people wear wigs or have long hair. Like, how the fuck do people have hair in front of their eye and not just want to die inside? You can't tell if I'm British or American? Or sound British to you? Or sound American to you? Seriously? How long is my hair normally? Shit. Hold on. I dropped it. Fuck, now it's all messed up. God damn it. Alright, we're back. That's about what it was. Yeah, okay. I don't know who that is, Bugaton. Miku, the worlds that downloaded from your server are torture to play on? I'm glad. I like torturing people. You can quote me on that. Hatsune Miku says, I love torture. Yeah, like this right here is covering my left eye, so I can't really see chat that well, which is really inconvenient. Please do Miku voice impression. Which is speak Japanese. What is a Miku voice impression? It depends on how you train the Vocaloid databanks. There's not like a consistent Miku voice you could really like nail down. Do the popipo. Popipo, pipo, popipo. Popipo, pipo, popipo. You want Miku impression? Yeah, you want me to impersonate myself? That's ridiculous. Let me make a bow at least. This is a large world, which is a little inconvenient. I'd like to get some food from hitting these trees. Alright, that's some food. Getting... That bomb gonna hit me. One piece of gel. Not great. What class would Miku be? I think she's graduated. Not in a class. Actually a femboy? I'm not trans, if that's what you're asking. I don't know what genuine Chris. What the fuck? Jump into the bomb? Man. I'm hitting the slime from the back, so it's going to take increased knockback. A couple crits in a row could knock it back up to the second row, which would be a little inconvenient, but... Oh, right, it's Halloween! Happy Halloween, everyone. Hope you're out there, you know, tricking and treating, ghouling them ghosts. Okay. This is very good because a day 1 coin portal means we can buy Pigron Yadas from the Pouty Girl, which can potentially get us Pouty Bullets, which will get us a gun day 2. And if there's one thing that Hatsune Miku loves, it's guns. I should use the Vocaloid Vanity's texture pack and cheat in Mushroom Vanity to look even more like Miku. Are you saying I don't look like Miku? What are you saying? American Miku? Miku was American the whole time. He was a psyop by the CIA. I think Japan actually invented that? No. The CIA put Miku in Japan in order to grow the population of... or in order to shrink the population of Japan by preventing Japanese adult men from wanting to be in relationships with real women. That was the purpose of Hatsune Miku, and she's been a great success by the CIA. Yeah, she was a psyop the whole time. It was never... never a Japanese creation. Okay, so, pro tip, you can... That's a Pouty Bullet, okay. That was faster than I expected. In Get Fixed Boy Day 1, if you happen to get money, you can buy Pigron Yadas from the Pouty Girl, because she sells them during a Pouty. You have to do this during Day 1, because she's going to die at the end of the day. And if you get Pouty Bullets to drop, that will fulfill the requirements for an arms dealer the next day. And you can very quickly get a gun, a flintlock pistol, and that's a really strong start. I feel like every stream I speak more insane. I don't know what that means. Have you ever considered Terraria speedruns? Yeah, it's not really my thing, though. Okay, I'm gonna build a couple houses now. because that'll let us have the arm stealer move in as quickly as possible. And let's build a nice Miku house, you know? Something really getting the holiday spirit, you know? Level continue 1 HP hardcore. I just don't like doing 1 HP hardcore. Like, I don't really have time to do a lot of stuff not streaming. And it's really not fun to do on stream. Although I'm really curious about stuff. So Miku has existed for a long time. If I asked you guys to name a like Miku song or like the most recognizable Miku song for you, what would you say? I'm curious if it's for a lot of you, because I think a lot of you are on the younger side. Stuff that's come out more recently, an older song, or what? Ivan Polka, and I think that's a cover, but yeah, I guess that counts. World is mine. Okay, 3 chairs, 2 doors, bunch of walls. You never liked any of my music? Well, fuck you too. I see how it is. Could somebody ban that guy? Get him out of here. Vocaloid is your favorite anime? Okay, and then table here. Okay, and now we can move on with actually playing the game. We get our gun tomorrow, and move on from there. Miku was in an anime like 2 years ago. I mean, she's been in Fortnite. Fortnite's animated, right? If you think about it. Like, the game is animated, so if you know, animation, anime. It works out. Will I do a Teto cosplay next year? I could probably do a Teto cosplay right now if I just... Hold on. Where are my webcam settings? Let's see. If I... No, that doesn't quite do it. This one? Okay, we're green Miku. We're Gumi. And then I can be like purple Miku. I don't know. Was this what I originally was? I think this is what I was originally was. I don't think I have a way to shift myself red. Be dark Miku, light Miku. High contrast Miku, low contrast Miku. Maybe if I... Oh, hold on. Contrast a bit high. Do a filter. Effect filter. Red? I don't know how to do it. Dye hair red, yeah. Did you miss the singing? No, I haven't sung anything yet. In your free time, do I play games other than Terraria? I don't really play Terraria in my free time. It's a lovely, lovely sentiment, but, like, my free time, I'm, like, studying neuroscience. Speaking of which, I need to actually, like... like, stats and work to do tonight. There's a lot of multitasking. When things calm down a little bit, maybe I'll give you a nice rendition of Miku's famous fried chicken and singing. They both work. If Tedo had drills in the game, how much pickaxe power do you think they would have? Well, they're drills, so they would suck. Does that answer your question? Nice outfit, thank you. Yeah, I had class this morning and my professor said that he should have made us all come in Halloween costumes. And I'm just imagining going to class dressed like this. But pretty amusing. Up through crispy honey. Maybe this way. Thankfully, since we have more than 1 HP, we don't actually have to care that much about the crispy honey. Hardcore? No, this isn't hardcore. I mean, I could make it hardcore. I could just not die. We haven't died yet, so could be hardcore. I should abandon the Dentpad DS2 run. I mean, I just only have so much time to do stuff on Registered Author, and like I have not had that much time to stream or play stuff. It's not that I've abandoned it so much that I just haven't had time to continue it. Yeah, I'd like to keep playing it. I like Dark Souls 2, but I only have so much time. Yes, Aspect Duck, I am the real Hatsune Miku. You can... I've got the arm things, the hair, yeah. The boobs. Yeah. It's me. Have I listened to this song, Hatsune Miku, Turu Petan? No, I haven't. Would I rather eat 10 dinners with Hatsune Miku or have a penny that doubles in size every day? Is Hatsune Miku paying? You asked me if I want to eat 10 dinners by myself? Or with myself? Every dinner I eat is with myself. That's how eating works. Okay, well, we don't need any money. We already have enough for the thing. The pistol. Are there torches? I have 3 torches. It's really not a lot. Hopefully I can get some more here. Pot slimes are a concern. I can't break these up close. Yeah. However, pot slime does mean more torches, so that's good. I can kill him though. Rough. I have an idea. Dart traps go through 1 block gaps, so should be able to. Yeah, we can kill him like this. There's a heart statue? Oh yeah, there's one down there. I didn't even see that. Yeah, if you didn't know, dart traps spawn their projectiles slightly in front of where they are, which means they can shoot through gaps. That means if you're ever trying to block off a dart trap, you need to block off 2 blocks in front of it, not 1 block in front of it. And here we can just use this to kill the slime. Is that fallen star lethal? No, it's only fallen stars falling from the sky that are lethal. Fallen stars that you pick up from pots and slimes don't do anything to you. Yeah, this is good though because we need torches. If you're not familiar with this seed, it combines all the other secret seeds. And that includes the constant effect of having you die in darkness, basically. Okay. Yellow slimes drop a lot of gel, so that's good. We got straight to the surface, which is good because that lets us get stone. It doesn't actually really matter that much. Dirt trap over there. Why couldn't I see the wires? That's something for the worthy. It hides wires until after you kill Skeletron. So the only way for us to notice traps is with our eyes or with the danger sense potion, which makes going to the snow biome to get Shiverthorn very high value because it reveals traps. Plus, you have boosted spawn rates from the no trap seed. It's not as high as no traps. I think it's like maybe 5 times as many as a regular world, whereas no traps is like 100 times as many. But it's a lot of traps. I'm gonna make some arrows just for self-defense purposes. Might need them. God, this is really uncomfortable. Okay, and now we move on to explore the world. Beehive there, that's because of not the bees. I really should not be breaking pots on top of myself, it's dangerous. They can drop slimes, so ideally you avoid standing on top of pots when you break them. I'm not going to die in one shot to a slime, but it'll do a lot of damage to me, it's inconvenient. That's where we bought that bow. We're going to get a pistol soon, but just in the meantime, having something's nice. Breaking boulders will cause them to spawn projectiles that fly all over the place. I'm going to break 15 lead in order to get enough for an anvil. Good to have. They both seem stuck up there. Oh, there's a dart trap here. Yeah, whoops. I meant to press jump, but it was a slanted surface, so. Instead we just walked on it. Game's weird with trying to jump on slanted surfaces. 11 gold. I mean, we didn't lose it. It's still there. We just have to go kill a slime to get it. Will slimes have the only stars? No, they also drop from pots. You just don't get them from the sky. TF2 is greater than Overwatch. Should I just walk back in time to like 2015? I thought he was gonna jump over me, but he got caught there. Is that Jekka, the one from Class of 09? I have no idea what you're saying. Okay, Armadillo should be moving in soon. That's nice. Overwatch didn't exist in 2015? Wasn't like 2015, 2016 when Overwatch was like in beta and stuff? Maybe it's 2016, but... When was like Overwatch's like beta with everyone streaming it and having debates about Overwatch and TF2? Oh, that's from the Constant Seed. You played Overwatch in 2015? See, I'm not... Yeah, like... I have my times, right? ...2017 and 2018 is when it got uber popular. I didn't ask when it got uber popular. I asked when it came out. Because when it came out, people were having debates about whether Overwatch or TF2 were better. It's a very different question. And I'm pretty sure Overwatch was popular when it came out, too. This is inconvenient. Slime shouldn't be able to get me. The release date was 2016? Okay, wasn't it in like a beta state before that with people playing it? October 2015 was the closed beta. See? Hey, Palika. Happy Halloween to you, too. Let's go left here. Now, speaking of Halloween, I've got some, I've got some Welch's juice-filled fruit snacks. Monster Splash. I think they have, like, a liquid inside of them, and they burst in your mouth when you eat them. The nut in your mouth, Welch's snacks. Oh, there's a little ghost. There's a little ghost. What a disappointing explosion. I feel like there's barely any juice in that. I want to explode in my mouth, you know? Any Omzilla yet? No. Should be about daytime now. We should be moving in soon. That's not a satisfying amount of burst. Hot slime. It doesn't look like this trap is wired up. Any gold chest can be a dead man's chest with explosives wired up to it, so you need to be concerned about that anytime you open one. Also, they can always have gas traps inside of them. I don't see explosives wired up to this one though, so I think we're safe. Yeah. No gas trap either, so that's nice. We got Moonlord legs. Yeah, that's me. It's me, Kitty Fall. Konnichiwa. Miku desu. Classic Miku line. Can I sing for you? Sing what? Shit, Miku's supposed to sing? Nobody told me that in the job description. Okay, that was a merchant. Omzilla should be arriving soon. Plus merchant, we can get torches. That'd be good. What the 3 fucking... Okay, there's 4. There were in this pouch 4 fruit gummies. What a scam. What a disappointment. And what a disappointing level of explosion, right? Just tastes like a regular fruit gummy. Isn't that because of the spam click trick? I don't see how the spam click trick is going to affect the number of fruit gummies I have in my Welch's pack. Somebody explain that one to me. I don't get it. I have to make sure we get home safe because don't lose this money. Do I have a recall? I have a recall potion. I could just recalled. That's close enough. We can walk and grab that. The hell is going on with Miku's in-game feet? They're tentacles. You got a problem with that? I was just fast traveling back here. Saves us the time of having to walk. Okay, yeah, let's sip for a sec. Hardcore plus run. Yeah, we call this it's hardcore, but every time I die, I respawn back at spawn and have to go back from there. It's a pretty creative invention I came up with. Is Miku a well-done steak or a Vocaloid? Those two things aren't mutually exclusive. I like my Miku well done. Throw it on the grill for a while, pan fire with some panko with breadcrumbs. This is not valid. What the fuck you mean it's not valid? You happy now? No? You happy now? No? You happy now? Yeah, he's happy now. What are my pronouns? Gamer. I look kind of like Toby Fox. Is Toby Fox dressed like this? I'm not very familiar with Toby Fox, but I kind of look like Hatsune Miki. Thank you, thank you. Got this blue raspberry high. There's our arm stealer. Okay. Get our pistol. 5 gold. Get a bunch of muskies. Alright, and we're good now. I like blue raspberry. Raspberry's nice. Okay. Don't need a mace. Don't need you. Don't need you. Where? Gun obtained. You might click the scroll wheel? Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I know, people do a similar thing for bunny hopping. And this is about the strongest stout you can get for a Get Fixed by World is a day 2 flintlock pistol. Did I shave for this stream? I shave normally. I didn't shave specifically for this stream. Bees. Bees. Okay, I have to shoot here, otherwise I'm going to die of darkness. Is it stronger than the mini shark? No, it's not stronger than the mini shark, but I don't have the money to buy a mini shark. I do have enough money to buy a flintlock pistol, so. No, don't get me wrong, I'd much rather have a mini shark if I could, but I can't. Sadly. Right. Well, ideally we go up. Yeah, but flintlock isn't bad. And especially if you get it this early, it's It's really nice. More knockback? Doesn't this thing have no knockback? I guess it's extremely weak knockback. Alright, life crystal. Get an HP boost. What weapon to use against Skeletron? In what context? Generally your best options for any given class. Ranger, Molten Fury, Bee's Knees, Melee, Volcano, High Five, Flame Ring Solid 2. Mage, Demon Scythe, Summoner. I think Summoner has any like amazing options for Skeletron. I'd probably go with Vampire Frogs or Hornets. Vampire Frogs solid. That's a real one. Last one is fake, so we broke it from below so it would fall down. You can tell by the visual effects coming off of them. Hellwing Bow. Hellwing Bow is post Skeletron. You'd be hard pressed to get it for Skeletron. You need a shadow key to open obsidian chests. You saw I was live. You're on the bus home from school right now. What's happening? Do you want a legendary one? What hit? Am I stupid? How did he jump and hit and just not grab the rope? That's weird. That's weird. Why did... Feels like sometimes I'm not grabbing the rope as I'm expecting to. Ah, I see what it is. I see what it is. If you hold spacebar, you can't grab a rope. That checks out. But yeah. It's my least favorite weapon. I don't like the Medusa head at all. Not a fan. Happy Halloween, everyone. Hope you're ready for some animal crackers. Yeah. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like somebody squatting down. I can see a leg. I got a sheep. Look at that. A sheep. A bear? The bear does squats? I guess that explains their figure. Miku doesn't know. I know animals. I know animals. Look at some. Okay. I don't know what the fuck this is. Pig? Is it? Is that a pig? Looks like a fucking hippo or something, but I don't... capybara. Pig. Look, the only pigs I know wear, like, badges. I don't see a badge on that, that animal. Okay. Alright, I know that one. That one's a camel. That's a camel. That's a camel. I know that one. I remember that one from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3. That are the camels. There's another sheep. Hey, what? Brian, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Brian E. Hellis? Brian Y. Hellis? Brian-y? Okay, okay. Oh, they remember to chew. I don't believe in chewing. Okay? Back when I was a kid, the way that I would eat mac and cheese is I would just take spoonfuls of mac and cheese and swallow it. I would never chew it. Like, chewing was just inefficient, right? It would waste time, and it would detract from my ability to mainline the mac and cheese into my stomach, right? I don't want to waste time chewing macaroni and cheese. I just slide it straight down. Snake behavior. It's not snake behavior. It's efficient behavior. Okay? Some of you have never had, you know, difficulty in your life. You've never had to struggle and optimize your performance in order to avoid wasting time, and it shows. Man, if we got a boomstick, that would have been awesome. Mining potion's still good. And a double jump. Warding double jump. That's really good. That's the whole point. Optimizing the fun out of... I didn't say I was optimizing the fun out of eating, okay? You know what? It's fun to be optimal. You got a problem with that? Ever seen a speedrunner? Like, it's fun to be able to optimize and find the right path to do things. And I can tell you the objectively correct way to eat mac and cheese is not to chew it. How many hot dogs can I eat in 10 minutes? 5. I think 5 hot dogs is kind of just my limit. Right? 3 hot dogs is about the amount of hot dogs before I feel sick. I think 5 hot dogs is the amount before I would, like, die. I think a 6 hot dog would kill me. Overdose on hot dog. Cause of death in the obituary. You're being efficient, you're also not enjoying the flavor. You don't know that. You don't know the... You've never tried it. You've never tried it. Why? You're making claims without having the experience to back them up. You've never tried downing your mac and cheese without swallowing it. How do you know you get to enjoy the flavor? I have. Are you telling me my experience isn't valid? You should unhinge your jaw like a messed up alien creature. There's actually a word for that. It's called a snake. Yeah, it's not really a messed up alien creature. It's a snake. Easy mistake. I've made it before. They do kind of look like an alien. They've got tails. Aliens have tails. But yeah, that's more of like a snake behavior. There's an explosive wired up here. Odds are it's also wired up to both of these statues. And it's going to spawn a peon and Medusa if we were to allow it. So I'm going to go ahead and not have those be present because those would kill me. This should be safe now. There shouldn't be a second explosive. That shouldn't be possible. Might be a boulder trap up there that'll fall on the raven. Dirt traps. Red potion. Very good in this seed. They just give 3 random buffs for amount of time. Mining potion, feather fall. Did I roll? I rolled one of them twice. Bit annoying if that can happen, but... Does it get fixed, boy? Yeah, does get fixed, boy. I'm going to cancel the feather fall because it's annoying in this context. I should have broken that with not my hand. We got pumpkins, so that's nice. We've got mining buff. Let me eat food for even more speed. How are we doing on ores? I could make an iron pickaxe, which would be a slight improvement. To do that, I'm going to put down a workbench, make a furnace, which I have enough stone for, because I kept exactly 20, which is the amount you need for this. And then 5, actually I already have enough. Go ahead and do you and you. Iron down. Iron pickaxe. It's quick too. It's good. You love snakes. When you were very little, your dad had a lot of snakes because you loved them. That's cool. I like snakes too. In the biblical sense. It is Nitori Kawashiro Toho 10 Mountain of Faith. No. Nitori has a hat. I don't have a hat. Never met a snake that offered you an apple? You gotta go out and meet more snakes, man. I can't walk down the street without having a snake cat call me and try to give me an apple. Worm. I couldn't hear it, because I can't hear the game very clearly. Do I win this? I don't think I win this. I need to shoot him. Will I even win if I shoot him? I don't know if I do. Okay. So I put in the new DLC for Risk of Rain 2. I cautiously optimistic, I think. You know, they really fucked up the last DLC. Character-wise, having what's her face? Drifter come back, cool. Deadly's also a speed buff, so the pickaxe about the best we're gonna get for a while. So that's really good. You know, I'd like it to be good. I hope that they've learned from their mistakes, but at the same time, if it's bad, I'm, you know, not gonna be that surprised. Okay, close and physical. Pro tip, in a chest like this, there will only ever be one explosive wired up to it. The way it works is that each chest can have up to one extra explosive tied to it. If it's a dead man's chest, that means it can have the 3 normal ones plus the 1 extra. If it's a regular chest, that means it'll just have the 1. Now, it can be hooked up to other traps nearby that can be dangerous. But if you just see 1 explosive and it's not a dead man's chest, you can be confident that there won't be more explosives tied up to it. It's only some people within the community beta test. Yeah, I had heard that. Welcome to bisexual lighting. Silt. Tim? Fuck, this actually really sucks. I can't get up here. I'm gonna keep teleporting up here. We need to leave now, because otherwise the slime will get on top of us. I do not want to be topped by a slime right now. We should be fine as long as we manage the beetle. No, we're fine. Okay. That's fine. Awkward situation. Flintlock wasn't quite enough. Tim was really the issue there. Without Tim, we could have stayed in the ground, but maybe I should have just kept digging to the side. Tim eventually would have teleported down to us. I was hoping we could get up to kill him within time, but not quite an option. Let's start organizing some chests. Gold was irrelevant? I don't know what you're asking. My money? I'm gonna go back there and get it back. It doesn't matter. Grip 30 minutes mining buff? It's not that impactful. We have more mining potions. It's not in short supply. Okay. These down. You down. Did this get fixed by one? Yeah. Ores in Barca? We left gold ore on the ground. Oh yeah, gold ore is not really gonna do much for me. It's not a silver pickaxe is better than a gold pickaxe. I don't need a gold bow or gold weapon to get a flintlock pistol. Only thing I would use gold for is armor, and gold doesn't make great armor. I'd rather have platinum, which we can get because it's Drunk World will have both seeds. And even then, I'll often get platinum just from looting chests. I don't really need to mine it. Sure, it won't hurt to mine, but I'm not like gonna bend over backwards to try to get it. Wait, no, potion ingredients. Alright, we have Skittles Shriekers with shocking lime, ghoulish green apple, rattled raspberry, citrus scream, and spine-tingling tangerine. Am I the real? I'm the real Miku. You know, I can prove I'm the real Miku. Check this out. And you know what? I swallowed one of those Skittles without chewing it. I felt the whole thing go down. And I enjoyed it. Really? This should get fixed, boy. I know it's weird, but this seed has you spawn in the underworld, like in Don't Dig Up. And it kind of combines a bunch of stuff from other seeds. Am I sure I'm not a snake? Snakes don't have boobs. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Haven't you ever looked at angry discourse from people online about reptilian humanoids with breasts? Holy shit, Magic the Gathering. W face reveal? It's not really a face reveal. I mean... it's not... not the first time I've shown my face. I think the first time... I it's like shortly after I started streaming on YouTube, I had like blindfolded stuff. Yeah, it's not a face reveal. We know what Miku looks like. Okay. Yeah, let's head back. We make really good progress. Goal right now is just to get, you know, a bunch of HP and make our way to the surface. And yeah, pretty much all the deaths we've had have been avoidable, but like, I don't really care that much. It's not like dying loses this very much. Miku is dead ass in Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah, she's also in Rain World. She's in Magic the Gathering. She's in Japan. She's in my closet. She's in your Wi-Fi. She's in your cereal. Your Cheerios in the morning. Specifically Cheerios. She's in Crypt of the Necrodancer. She's in Sonic Racing. Honey Cheerios. Limited edition pumpkin spice Cheerios, which I bought at the grocery store because they were 43 cents a box because they were being discontinued. Yo, there's a maze on the back. Hold on. Yeah. Get fucked. Okay. I'd like to see a child solve that. Oh, that's actually a good idea, Coco Adept. Hold on. Maybe later. Maybe later. We do have strawberry nodes, though. Yeah, 43 cents. They're normally like $4, but... I really like the, like, sizing of these packets, because they're such a convenient size to just, like... You know? Is a mod to replace Alex with Miku? What game are we talking about? Hey, Milk the Second. I'm doing pretty well. Minecraft. Oh. Okay. I mean, Half-Life 2. I thought so, but wasn't sure. I've gotten 3 different answers from 3 different games, man. Which one is it? Okay, get our money back. Money back. I want to make sure to kill that miner. I mean, this is a losing battle trying to kill these guys because more guys are going to spawn. But the miner might have a bone pickaxe or mining armor, both of which would be awesome. Yeah, another miner. I'm just gonna make a little hole here and just kill the miner. Yeah, flintlock pistol is actually very good in Get Fixed Boy. Pants! Okay, that helps to comp. I put my food in a chest at home. Huh. I didn't put that in food, did I? Yeah, it's me. It's Hatsune Miku. The real, honest to God Hatsune Miku. Miku the minor? Yeah, Miku's a minor. She's canonically like 16. Can I sing The World Is Mine? Yeah. 1 second. We're no strangers to rain. Back in the shelter, but still alive. A foam array is where I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get there with any less than 5. I just wanna help you make some progress. Gotta get that karma high. Here is a strange energy. It'll let you die for free. All these karma gates you can get through. Always there where you die. With my help you'll survive. From outskirts to the void sea. We'd known each other since the wall. Karma's been dropping, but you're too shy to say it. Stuck in the shelter with no food at all. One death from quitting, but you can save it. And if you ask me how to do that, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Here is a strange energy. It'll let you die for free. All these karma gates you can get through. Always there where you die. With my help you'll survive. From outskirts to the void sea. Here is a strange energy. It'll let you die for free. All these karma gates you can get through. Always there where you die. With my help you'll survive. That is unless you've got cancer. What monster thing is the most dangerous in pre-hard mode? Jeffrey Epstein. You're studying for your finals with me in the background? Finals already? It's October. You live in Malaysia? Oh, what's your semester schedule like? Do you have like a... Yeah, do you have like trimesters? Like what's... You skip early, only midterms and finals. Okay. Yellow overseer is moons, not pebbles? Yeah. Now, I need to go back and grab some food, because I mistakenly quick-stacked all of my food to a chest. Did you get another legendary song drop on Christmas? No. What in the name of Miku did you just stumble upon? This is Terraria. It's a little-known indie game. Very, very obscure. Yeah, it's a lot like Minecraft, but bad. Yeah. Pretty much everybody agrees that Minecraft is a much, much better game. I don't even know why I'm playing it, honestly. I could just be playing, you know, Roblox sex mods or something. Miku hates my fans. Oh, don't worry. I'll drop the next song when this video gets 100,000 retweets. Alright. You know what time it is. We've got 2 minutes left before our food timer expires, which means we need to shove something down our throat and eat something. So, got this cookies and cream Hershey's bar. So when does the leak mukbang begin? YouTube doesn't let you bang leaks on stream. So it's against terms of service. How would 3D wall of flesh work? It's just a giant square moving towards you. It's not really any different in 3D. You know, in Terraria, he's a big line. In 3D, he'd be a square. Educational content is allowed. I don't believe in educating children. I think they should be cast out to the wilderness and forced to learn themselves. It's just the liberal indoctrination that wants to teach our kids how to understand anything about the world. Nobody should get more smart on this platform. Nobody should get more smart, period. We need less smart. Big smart is hanging off the current world. All the governments are in the pocket of big smart. If you throw them in the woods, the wolves that eat them will die of microplastics. Has Miku ever beaten Legendary Get Fixed Boy Hardcore? Yeah, sure, why not? That's believable. It's not about whether or not it's true, it's about whether or not you can convince people it's true. Chest up here. Right, there's an explosive over here, underneath all that silt. Don't see any other traps right up. Hey, bee eater. Why would you eat bees? That doesn't seem like a sound financial plan. There we go. Mining potion back. I didn't phono. Okay, mining potion gone. couldn't see the game that clearly. Oh shit, I've got another bag of candy here. Peanut M&Ms. Holy shit, these things are big. I haven't had peanut M&Ms in ages. That's a big M&M. Watashi wa no vampire? I think you're thinking of Atashi Vampire, Ino Sutra, but it wouldn't be vampire, it'd be vampire, because there's not really a V sound in Japanese. It's a B. Phonetically, it's not in the alphabet. Also, Watashi wa no vampire means you'd be of a vampire, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. My opinion on Kit Kats? I don't have any. I do have Fun Dip, though. It is Miku colored. Hold on. Miku colored. Did we die? We died. Oh, shit, I've got Miku mouth now. The Miku has invaded my tongue. Miku inside me? God, I wish. No, inside of me is a snake. I'm just a snake in a Miku meat suit. Sneaku sneet suit. Sneaku sneet suit. Is Miku a cannibal? What would Miku being a cannibal entail? Eating this fucking mouse? No, she's not. Money back. I tried to do that once in kindergarten and the teachers had to put you in a detention circle. Don't worry, there are no teachers here. I'd be caught dead before I taught any of you anything useful. Opinions on peanut M&Ms? Alright. Better than regular M&Ms, I think, because I'm not really a huge fan of M&Ms. I think I like the peanuts more than the chocolate, so, you know, peanut nice. Peanut M&M. Is this just a Halloween costume or are the real Hatsune Miku? It says it in the title. I'm the real Hatsune Miku. Think I would lie about something like that? That's insulting. This is a mint-flavored condom. That's not candy. Hey, rapid probably. Okay. Apple Laffy Taffy, I think. Will I get the trick-or-treat pack? The, like, sexual health awareness center on campus. I live on a college campus, so they just hand out condoms and everything. I take ultimate. Real Miku. I'm the real Miku, yeah. I can prove to you. I can sing to you a real Miku song, okay? Why not, for example, Tedo? I don't know who that is. Sorry. Oh, you die. Damn, 172 contact damage. Pulled through, the numbers go crazy. Facing the one about the vegetables? Hello. Go old fashioned. Bum 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 ba-down, bum 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 ba-down, bum 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 ba-down, bum 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 bum. Itsude mo out of you, kimi ni teku kiss me, wasurerare nai kara boku no daiji na memori, dorayaki wa shushoku ni narenai, nareba ua kakishi, chaeba pokuroi moi dori. Zu to soba de miteru yo. Baku wa buamakasete hidari kara migi e to dekigoto ga achikochi dochi kimi wa koko ni iru no basu de marasaki desho ii kagen ni koyobi kara mienai toshi chao shinai kawaii joshin denoto waio goto shakni so waru nante kini shiteru kana ni kimata kenjan so the name shinjite shiwasa ni Tedo mentioned an actual Miku song? No, sorry, that's not a Miku song. That's it's actually Ochame Kino by Kasane Tedo. That was the punchline there. Hate to break it to you. Yeah, this is get fixed, boy. Is the background a green screen? Am I following the male stereotype of having only a PC setup and bed in my room? I do not only have a PC and bed in my room, okay? Like, you might not be able to see it, but directly behind me is furniture. One single furniture. It's got this random Miku noodle stopper that I won out of a crane in Lake Suwa in Japan. It's got this Dragonite. It's got a full-size candy bar that I got from the student center from rolling a die and getting like a high roll, and they gave me a full-size candy bar for it. 2 Twixes. I've made an opening. I can breathe. What did I die? I died to a spider. That's right. I've not willingly bought a Twix from the store. I didn't buy that. I was given it. I was bestowed it due to exceptional performance on a dice roll. Interesting, he didn't pick up my money. Okay, well, we instantly died to spiders, so be wary of that. You're thinking Miku, Ueu? That's, I don't think that's a Miku song. No, it's not ringing a bell, sorry. There was that famous Miku song, Rap God, though. From Detroit, Miku. Yeah? You love my songs? Thank you, Gribberoni. I think Miku just gets, like, eminent domain over Vocaloid songs, though. She can just claim that any Vocaloid song is hers. And that's fine. Really just any song, honestly. Oh, here. You're supposed to take this out of the wrapper first. Where am I trying to go to? Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! There's small, like, animal cracker crumbs in here. I've still got 3 milk duds. Dude. Look. No. That's the first time I've ever seen someone happy at the sight of milk. What's wrong with milk duds? I like milk duds. They're the duddiest. Hatsune Miku becomes Fatsune Miku? No. You see, I'm burning so much energy off of my massive intellect and my massive brain that I need this many calories just to sustain me. Have you seen Megamind? That's basically what it's like under here. I get that you might not understand what that's like living with such a large brain, but I can assure you. What are milk duds? They're like caramel wrapped in chocolate or so. What the fuck is a milk dud? Yeah, it's like caramel wrapped in chocolate. Did Megamind even eat in the show? It was a movie. Caramel wrapped in chocolate, basically. Yeah, this is not hair, it's brain extensions. Exactly. What a scam. 6 gummy bears in a packet. No, 5. 5 gummy bears. 5 gummy bears. Not even 6. It's Halloween. Alright. Can't fault the guy for eating candy on Halloween. We gotta wait for this to go. I've got some safety tips from my university here. Be aware that you are a potential victim of a crime. Yes, it says that. That's your safety tip. Sorry, for the authentic Japan experience, I need to waste plastic with all of the food that I eat. Hey, taco trash. What crime? A crime. Got a now and later. Now and laters are such a weird candy. Like, who wants a now and later? Genuinely. Do any of you out there go to the store and go, you know what I could use? I use a now and later. Like, who's the target audience for now and laters? They're the random individual candies left that nobody wanted, in like, bowls. The fuck is a now and later? It's a now and later. It's a square candy. Individual wrap. They're kind of like Starburst. Squint your eyes. They're like Starburst's less cool cousin. That bat gonna come up here? Oh, no. Actually, you gotta go. Shoot him. I mean, I should be able to just find a cave going up, but yeah, we can dig. Fine. Demonstrate my godlike intellect. Oh, it's Halloween, which means you're rid of ghost spawns. Why is it called a now and later? I don't know. Figure that out later. Hey, Connor. What's going on? I've got a soft Jolly Rancher. Harder to unwrap than a now and later. What the fuck? Even worth trying. Opinion on chocolate? I'm not a huge chocolate fan. No. It's okay, but not a huge fan. I've had worse desserts than chocolate. But doesn't mean I particularly like chocolate. Anime better subbed or dubbed? So like in general, usually I'll watch anime subbed. I think there are definitely some animes where the dub quality is really good. And there are also situations where, you know, watching a dubbed anime doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Or watching a subbed anime doesn't make a whole lot of sense, so you'd want to watch a dubbed one instead. Like, I know I have a friend that, like, watches anime while they're doing other stuff in the background, right? And you need to be paying attention to watch it. a subbed anime and like make sense of it. Whereas if it's dubbed, you can just understand it. You don't have to be actively like engaging with it. Hey, SkyClan. Ghost Stories is better. That is true. The Ghost Stories dub is very good. I watched Death Note dub. Death Note has a really good dub. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I'm trying to like take off the wrapper, and it's peeling off with the wrapper. Like I can't take this wrapper off. Seen some clips of the Ghost Stories dub? Yeah, it's good. Apparently YouTube thinks it's a strategy video game. It is. What'd you miss? Why is my nose red? You familiar with Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer? Yeah, he's my dad. It's genetic. Three Musketeers. Honestly, very depressing candy bar. I don't like Three Musketeers. It's just, what, like nougat covered in chocolate? Like, honestly, I gotta say, one of my least favorite candy bars. It's just unpleasant. I don't like the feeling of this in my mouth. It's not good. This guy wants to know if I'm gay or not. Ore wa gay desu. Straight from Miku. No, I'm not gay. I'm bisexual, but I'm not gay. Woman? Pretty good. Gender tier list, woman definitely coming in the top 3. My voice is so incongruous with my appearance. Well, I can, like, adjust my voice to sound different if I wanted to. I just don't really want to. I have a decent range. You want to talk with these normally? No, this is my normal voice. Do I like singing? Nah, I think singing is a godless act, and all those who sing will face judgment in hell. Am I a fan of Miku music? Miku makes music? I thought she was just the lady from Fortnite. Wait, what? What the fuck? You serious? She's a vocalist? Like Alexa? Reads out lists to you? You don't get Miku? You heard about it on one of my streams recently. The fact she's specifically a 16-year-old girl. Like, her canonical age means nothing. She is like voice banks. Like as a character, she's like depicted as like a high schooler, I think. But like her age doesn't come up, and people adjust her age as needed to different things. It's just like a character template that people use. I know Miku, she makes music. Jade Animation saw her in that one Miku Ueu song. I know there's other Miku songs, like I mean, depending on the circles you're in, you might recognize Rabbit Hole. It's very popular in certain circles for a period of time. Miko, one of the dogs in Skyrim, yeah. Yeah, no, saying she's strictly 16 is not accurate. And like, it's a character, and it's the same sort of thing as like, like, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, no, it like nobody pays attention. Is like, oh yes, Miku, my salacious 16-year-old high school Vocaloid. It's more just like that's the general theming of the character. And at this point, I think she existed for more than 16 years. For surely some people like that, yes, but like the majority of people are just like, oh, cool, music, Vocaloid. Yeah. That's a lot of bees. It's kind of similar to how, like, a lot of animes will just be, like, themed around high school. It will have characters that are high schoolers for some reason. And you just don't really think that much about it. It's just like, oh, okay, whatever. It's kind of like how I would think about it, at least. It's really awkward to dig through this with the items I have right now. I can throw another bomb. Maybe run off screen to despawn the bees. If I had dynamite, that would be really nice. But I don't. Okay, good. They've aggroed to something else, which means we can... Oh, they changed with their aggro. I find Get Fixed more enjoyable? Not particularly. I'm not a huge fan of this dude. I'm gonna blow this up so we can make distance from the bees. That's a lot of bees. A grenade would be really nice, but sadly we don't have any. I think I die to these bees if I... think this gets them? And then... oh, that aggroed some of them. Shit. I think we survived this. Yeah, we're good. Shuro Cthulhu Shield only challenge? I've done accessories only, which is kind of similar. Not quite, but... it's reminiscent. I don't think I've seen anyone unironically use the flintlock pistol. It's quite good for Get Fixed Boy. And that's the main use case for it. It's also decent in multiplayer if somebody else has a gun and you just need one. It's good for Get Fixed Boy because you can get it really early off of priority bullets. Have I finished Silk Song yet? Yeah. Yeah, I finished Silk Song. Didn't 100% it. Didn't really have the time or honestly interest to go back to keep playing it after I got the end of Act 3. It's not like I disliked the game, but I just wasn't like jumping it like, oh yeah, I want to go back and keep playing it and 100% it. Saw someone dressed as Hornet? Nice. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think I was going to dress as Hornet Silk Song for Halloween. Oh, a Hershey's bar. Alright. I've got a cherry and a blue and a cotton candy dum-dum. That's nice. What do you have Halloween? No, I want to have a Halloween. Well, I think Metroidvanias are an oversaturated genre. No? It's such a nightmare trying to dig through this. I don't know why I even bothered trying. But we've committed at this point. Is this hardcore? No. No, I'd be way too distracted to try to listen to hardcore. Man. I mean, we got some really good stuff out of here. The teleportation portion's really good. But now we have to deal with being poisoned for 2 minutes. Honestly, I'm just gonna chill on this, honey. I made it to the Crimsons, that's nice. Is that a granite biome? Oh, it is. Let's see a life visual? No, it's just Crimtane. Oh wait, no, that's not a granite biome, that's just the surface. Where's the granite on the surface? Is it a mobile biome from the constant seed that then got swapped with granite biomes because of the drunk seed? Maybe that's it. That would make sense. Your favorite special seed? I think drunk seeds are really good. This is awkward. Without a grappling hook, I don't really have great mobility to, Oh, what the fuck? No, this is a granite biome. This isn't the surface. This is a granite biome. But it's... Oh, what the hell? There's a granite biome with no background on the way to the surface. That is weird. Okay. Alright. I think it's time for Miku to sing again. Give me a song. Self-protection boxes are universal. Hey, they work. I know your heart will go on. I don't believe that. That doesn't sound true. Yeah, the problem is I don't know that song, so like I can't. The disappearance of Hatsune Miku. I can't talk that fast. I can do Rap God, which is kind of close. Right? Like, if you squint your eyes, Rap God is kind of like the disappearance of Hatsune Miku. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Explosives. Okay. Doing this all from memory, so... I've... Not 100% sure on all of it, but... I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. Rap god. All my people from the front to the back. Nod. Back. Nod. Now who thinks their arms are long enough to slap box? Slap box. They said a rap like a robot, so call me rap bot. But for me to rap like a computer must be in my genes. I got a laptop in my back pocket. My pen will go off when I half cock it. Got a fat knot from that rap profit. Made a living and a killing off it. Ever since Bill Clinton was selling off this. With Monica Lewinsky filling on his nutsack. I'm an MC, still is honest. But eluding is indecent as all hell. Syllables kill a hall like kill them all with this flibbity dibbity hibbity hip hip hop you really want to get into. You don't really want to get into it. Because the match with this rapidy brat packing a mac in the back of the yak back pop yap 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 yakety yak at the exact same time I attempt to build lack about stunts while I'm practicing that. I'll still be able to pick both of them. God, I can't do that well. Yeah. Quick motherfucker table with back, a couple of faggots cracking in half. Only realized it was ironic I was signed to aftermath after the fact. I'll put an upload. I'll do a drop F-bombs with the wrath of attack rappers I have in a rough time period. Here's a maxi pad. It's actually disastrously bad. God, I can't do that very well. I have not practiced that in a long time. I feel like I'm just offbeat the entire time. But yeah, that's kind of like the disappearance of Hatsune Miku. Right? Basically the same thing. What do all? Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you've got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the paths we have to walk are winding. And dude, I don't remember that part of the chorus, okay? There are many things. Jesus Christ, he's moving at high speed from off screen. Holy shit. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. There we go. I said Wonderwall. 1 platinum, it's still there. Let's go back and get it. As long as it's dying in the lava, we're fine. And it's get fixed boy, so enemies don't take damage from lava, so we're good. I don't really know what my goal is on the surface, but we'll get there. Enemies don't take damage from lava and get fixed boy? Nope. It's a don't dig up change that's inherited and get fixed boy. They do still take the on fire debuff from being in lava, but they don't actually take the direct lava damage. I do wonder if how much trick-or-treating is actually going to go on tonight around my house. I've never been in this area at Halloween, so I don't actually know like if there's any kids coming to the front door asking for candy. What? Is the base a bat? No, it's Miku. Looks just like her. Oh, there's a guy there. Wait, hard to see under the lava. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but Relogic did give a soft release date for 1.4.5. Mid-December to January. Late January, I think. which is very vague and also not a release date, and is kind of just a, yeah, we're gonna get it done by roughly this, like month and a half, but we have a soft confirmation of a release date for 1.4.5. Yeah, I'm really excited for it too. Yeah, I'm excited for it because it's actually like more content for me to like make videos on. How widespread is the rule that no Halloween decorations at a house means that the house won't give candy? Dude, I don't know. I haven't been trick-or-treating in like... God, when's the last time I went trick-or-treating? I might have taken my younger siblings trick-or-treating back in like high school. But, yeah, I haven't been trick-or-treating in a very long time, so I don't remember the trick-or-treating etiquette super well. This is such a weird generation. Okay, let's get our money back. Hello, Chimera. That's a big boy. When was the last major update? October 2022. That was 1.4.4. And then had some minor updates. I think 2023 was 1.4.4.9. Early 2023. That should be my money. Get back here. Need to make sure he doesn't die in the lava because then I'll money back. And there we go. It's like we never even dropped it. Okay, I really can't go anywhere until we get some better stuff. Yeah, we've made it to the surface, but I can't do anything up there. Let me get a piggy bank, put my platinum in it so we don't lose it again. And then we'll pop some teleportation potions, see where we get to. Oh, we have a lava charm. That's nice. Yeah, school's going well. Grab some more food. I'm really, I've been debating what I want to do for Thanksgiving, but, I'm very unsure about whether or not I'm going to, like, be able to get on a plane consistently in November, because, like, with the current government shutdown, I would not want to, like, plan to get on a plane in the next week or two because they're just, like, not paying air traffic controllers. And, like, if that goes on for another, like, 3.5 weeks, I wouldn't want to, like, get a flight somewhere. It was 5/16/2020. What are you talking about? When was 1.4? 1.4 was 2020, yeah. And that was not the 10th anniversary. The 10th anniversary came a year later in 2021. That's when the Celebration Mode 10 seed was added. That wasn't 1.4. 10th anniversary was 2021. 9th anniversary was 1.4. Yeah, so I'm sitting here, like, not sure if I want to try to, like, you know, get a plane ticket or go anywhere. I've got friends nearby I might just try to hang out with, but it's very annoying. Okay. Yeah, let's hop these teleportation potions, see where we go. Yep, it's been 5 years since 1.4. Take water walking. Yeah, that guy's gonna one-shot me. very awkward. I do not like this. Grab some Deathweed because we're here. Those Fallen Stars will insta-kill me as well. Ah, damn, we're going towards the center now. This is awkward. And we're not gonna... We're back where we came from! You know what? We can, break A in an orb. Make this whole thing worthwhile. That was the face monster that picked up my gold. Is this hardcore? No. Is it real, not fake Hatsune Miku from Fortnite playing your favorite game? Yep. It's me, Hatsune Miku. Popipo, 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 popipo. That's a lot of blood crawlers. Damn. This is... I don't think I could fight through this to get to an orb. Holy shit, dude. That's like 15 blood crawlers, man. Me with no piercing? I mean, technically I have piercing. This right here, this is piercing. Actually, this is a really convenient way to get by. Copper short sword MVP. That how it's good. Negates Charlie. Yeah, I'm gonna break another thing, just see if we can get a panic necklace, because panic necklace is really good. We're not gonna fight the brain, but let's spawn him at least. Actually, you know what, bro? We kill a bunch of these guys, get vertebra for battle potions, and to when we want to summon the brain. Blood collar's down. That's 10 vertebra. Good amount. Shit. That is a panic necklace. Okay. Are spears good weapons? Yeah. I mean, a spear is... Meh. It's really me. I'm the real Hatsune Miku. Man. What the fuck is this generation? What is this? Crimson cave that intersected with a drunk beehive. Is there anything I'd even want from a crimson heart anymore? We got the panic necklace. It's only 5 items. Rotted fork and crimson rod are the other 2. And I don't really care that much about a crimson rod. No, there's not really anything else I'd want here. That's unfortunate. Flintlock pistol that good? I mean, compared to what? Actually, right now I have enough money. I can buy a mini stroke, so I'm gonna buy one. Okay, goblin invasion's able to happen now. So let me, actually, wait, I don't even have 200 HP, so it can't happen. But once I get to 200 HP, it can happen. I should make some houses. I can always move NPCs into pylons later. Besides, happiness isn't a concern in the seed, so... I heard about dispatch? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Richard Author now. What is that referring to? Is that a donut? No, no, no. That is? Pumpkin spice Cheerio. That tastes awful. These suck. I get these for 43 cents. This is the worst cherry I've had in my life. But you know what? These right here, these multi-grain cherries, these are good. I recommend these. Buys bad cheap food. I bought it because it was on like closeout because they were discontinuing the item. It was on the discount section for 90% off, okay? And you know what? Sometimes stuff that's on closeout is good. It's not always bad. That one there, that one was bad. They had pumpkin spice frosted flakes. Okay, am I supposed to assume that the frosted flakes are bad too? I have to buy them and try out. You never know. And 90% off. Means it's like 20% of its original price. I want grenades. That's why I'm doing this. Or is the Cheerio glowing? Radioactivity. Straight out of Chernobyl. That's why it was discounted. 90% off, it was 20%. I said like 20%. 10% is like 20%, okay? You're missing an important word in there. Like. But you suggest a chair for really cheap from Staples or not being made in that specific color anymore? My chair is from Staples. Yeah, Staples is some nice desk chairs. You can see why I do YouTube. What does that mean? What does that mean? That's a 100% margin of error? It depends on the confidence interval of your margin of error. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it'd be a... yeah. That's fine. 1 is like 2, right? It depends on your reference frame. If you're looking at, you know, spending $100, then $1 is like $2. That's a, you know, 2's twice as much as 1, but it's not, it doesn't really matter there because within the reference frame they're small. Maybe I did get the Cheerios for free. You don't know. Maybe I stole them. I gotta say, there's the grocery store near me has like automated sensors to try to detect theft at the self-checkout machines, and I fucking hate them. They'll like record you on camera, and if you perform suspicious movements, like they'll flag you and be like, oh, you're putting items that you should not be putting in the self-checkout area. But in the, you know, automated voice of the lady, like, please place all scanned items in the bagging area. Please don't put unscanned items in the bagging area. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. Please don't place unscanned items in the bagging area. And you're just sitting there like trying to bag your groceries. Okay, let's see. Let's go left over there. If you tape the camera, I don't think they would like that very much at the grocery store. Sneaking suspicion. We're ready for an invasion now if it happens, so. Yeah, it's so annoying trying to sit there and just, especially if you're using your own shopping bags, because they never like the weight from your own shopping bags. I have like thicker square box ones. And like anytime I readjust it, it'll set off the sensor, and it's just so annoying. It really is. Walmart self-checkouts are the worst. Yeah, I don't shop at Walmart. There's not one near me, but I have not had great experiences at them. At least the grocery store near me, theft isn't a huge issue. I know there's another grocery store not that far away where they don't even let you... I want to buy more torches. They don't even let you bring a bag into the store. Like, you can't carry a backpack or, like... They might let purses, but I'm not even sure if they let purses. They have, like, lockers for you to put your bag in when you're shopping, because, like, people shoving stuff in their bag and shoplifting is that much of an issue. Walmart is only good if you are very poor. I think it depends on what you constitute good as. I mean, if you're just buying, like, prepackaged stuff at Walmart, if the price is better than another store, it doesn't really matter that much. And Walmart's very good for just convenience of having like a lot of different items. You can go there for office supplies. You can go there for like basic clothing. And it's usually at a decently affordable price. I wouldn't get Walmart fresh food. And like I wouldn't shop at Walmart in general because I don't like Walmart. But like I get why people shop at Walmart. And there's definitely, depending on your situation, it can make sense to be shopping at Walmart. Shop in the UK, Lidl has made it so you have to scan your receipt to leave. What if you didn't buy anything? God, I would hate that so much, because there's so many times where I'll go into a grocery store and then, like, decide not to buy anything, and you always feel weird, because they'll be like, you'll think, like, oh, what if they think I'm shoplifting or something? Then you can't even leave the store. Yeah, no, I know some places will have, like, I know Walmart does this, where they'll have people, like, check your cart. You have to show them your receipt, to make sure you didn't have stuff you didn't scan in your cart. Alright, pop quiz chat. Is this a real life crystal or a life crystal boulder? I wasn't looking at the screen. I don't even know what... I must have shot a beehive on accident. It's a life crystal boulder. So. You can tell because of the it doesn't have a sparkle effect nearby light. Yeah, there's another really convenient way of telling if something's a life crystal boulder or not. So this boulder here, if you destroy a block underneath it, the boulder continues to hang there, right? That same thing is true for life crystal boulders. If you destroy the block underneath a life crystal boulder, if it's a boulder, it will sit there. If it's a real life crystal, it will break. So if you destroy the block directly underneath a life crystal, if you're not sure if it's a life crystal boulder or not, you just want an easy, foolproof test. Destroy the block directly underneath it. If it's a regular life crystal, it'll break. If it's a boulder, it'll stay there. And if it is a boulder, you can break the other block next to it, and then it'll just fall down, bounce off the two adjacent blocks, and immediately get destroyed. I'll show you what that looks like in a sec. Got nothing on thorium life crystal mimics. I don't remember those from thorium. Don't know if I just didn't see any or just don't remember them. It's been a while since I played thorium. If I had a grappling hook, I think I'd be comfortable crossing the surface. Yeah, so like right here, this is a little awkward because it's positioned weirdly. But if we have a situation like this, destroy these two blocks, it immediately falls down and breaks. Alright, goblins can invade now, so let's keep that in mind. Sit. It's nighttime. Daytime will be in a minute or two, so... let's see if we get lucky with an immediate invasion. Immediate invasion is good. Just lag spike there. Mini shark's good for just elimination. I think we had a goblin peon statue, too. This isn't hardcore? No, it's not hardcore. Now, I would be way too distracted to try to do this in hardcore. I would just die to something random. Right. Hardcore is not something that's conducive to being distracted, and I literally, like, my field of vision is much smaller than it usually is. That's a real one because it's sparkling. Just from the hair. Plus, I have, like, uncomfortable fake eyelashes in. It's not that the fake eyelashes are inherently uncomfortable, it's just... Oh, sorry. It's not that the ones I have specifically are uncomfortable, it's more just, like, having eyelashes on is kind of uncomfortable if you're not used to it. And then, like, hair is covering half of my field of vision, and it's messy. This could be a, dead man's, but I don't see any, explosives. They can really be devious with their placements, though. It looks like a real chest, though. Alright, magic mirror. Yeah, I was just affirming what you said. Illogical. Little is so smart that once you have paid, you're moved to a separate exit, so if you walk in and don't buy stuff, you can leave through the entrance. To shop, you always get stuff. Looks like a real chest enemy. I've had that happen before. I think there's some highlight of me doing that, but yeah, it happens. The explosives can get placed really far away. Okay, this is snow biome and jungle, so they're both on the same side because it's drunk world influence. This is good. This means we can get Shiv with one. It also means that could be a boomstick. That would be really good. Staff of Regrowth would also be awesome. Probably the worst option. Okay. What's with money, I guess. Drink Danger Sense. With Nature's Gift. Yeah. Let me collect some Moonglow while I have the time. Shiverthorn would be very good because that's a consistent Danger Sense source. Moving the merchant here also lets us buy marshmallows. Oh, by ocean, yeah. Ocean enemies spawn in the middle of the world sometimes. Yeah, let's just buy marshmallows, which is a purchasable cheap food source, and there are not many of them. Must be a pylon, so I probably want to set up my pylon a bit higher up in the world. No ice for frostburn arrows. We have a gun. Arrows aren't really that helpful right now. Yeah, I have a mini shark. There's not really a bow that's going to be better with frostburn arrows than my mini shark is. Alright, it's daytime now. We did not get a goblin invasion. There's Shiver's one here. Let me grab that. Collecting birch plates to sell them. I'm just disarming the traps mostly. I don't need money. We had a... I saw the sparkle, but I just didn't properly account for it. Yeah, no, I'm mostly just doing this to disarm the traps. Bloom. We had a golden slime spawn which dropped a platinum, so you know, 20 silver from a pressure plate or 10 silver maybe. Really not worth it. Yeah, no traps world where you quadruple the trap generation. It's kind of interesting because the wires overlaps. If you spot a trap, you can set off a lot of traps nearby to spot or disarm them. That's yep. It's me. It's me, Miku Hatsune. I'll say this. Welcome. Welcome to the Miku Zone. With me, your host, Hatsune Miku. Up next, finding a spot to put a house for the merchant to buy unlimited marshmallows. You don't think that's how Miku sounds? No, that's exactly how... That's how she sounds in my mind. Like, okay, Miku song. Senbon Zakura? Senbon Zakura. Yoru ni magire. Kimi no koe mo. Yokanai yo. Koko wa utage. Hagane no ri. Sono danto dai de mioroshite. Sanzen sekai. Tokoyo no yami. See? That's exactly what she sounds like. You want Miku and Joe Rogan to switch places for a month and not acknowledge it during or afterward? What does Miku... what does Joe Rogan switching places with Miku mean? Does that mean we put Joe Rogan in Fortnite? Does Joe Rogan get to cover all of Miku's sponsorship deals? Do we have the Joe Rogan store in Japan? Do I know Max? No. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, North by. Oh, I remember, there was, an arcade game. That I played with my friends in Japan. It was some rhythm game. And after you beat Miku in one of her songs, you could play as Miku, which means Joe Rogan would have to be put in that one random Japanese arcade. And that's very important. I beat Miku every day. That's a really generous gold pile. Getting 5 gold in one of these is not common. Usually it's like 1. Life crystal? Life crystal boulder because it's being highlighted by danger sense. Sorbet, that outfit, you mistook me for actual Miku? What do you mean mistook me? I am actual Miku. It's me, the real actual Miku. This is Get Fixed Boy. Legendary mode. Yeah, again, 2 blocks underneath, immediately breaks. Easy. Child spotted! Child killed. Making sure to collect all this Shiver Thorn, because very good for danger sense potions later. Child killed Sorbet 2025. You could quote me any year since like 2013, 2014, and I think that'd be a true statement. My first was in 2014. Alright, let's build a little pile on here. Should be about nighttime. What is Miku of mining pants? To mine faster. Because she's a miner. My real Miku? Yeah, yeah. Watashi wa Miku desu. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Vopiron. Glad I helped. Okay, is not valid housing. Happy now? Nighttime? Well, not quite nighttime, but it should be nighttime soon. Once it hits nighttime, we'll... Sure, I guess I'll just move the merchant. Now it doesn't hurt. Merchant and guide. It doesn't matter because happiness isn't a thing. Like this house I put together? Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, no, I like to, see this as like a face. It's just kind of a fucked up look into my, you know, how evil I am. My internal psychology, right? Like those are eyes, and that's the little mouth down there. He's got a little mouth open. And then that's his nose down there. Just a little glimpse. It'd be difficult to stream 3DS Terraria. I just have to point my webcam at a 3DS. It's a little awkward, right? Do I use HRT? No, I'm not trans. Doesn't 3DS have a screen recorder that I could live stream off of? I mean, maybe. I've never tried streaming off of 3DS, I just kind of assumed. Custom 3DS with an emulator. Yeah, that would be challenging. Not nighttime yet. For a lot of mining buff or something. Chill. Featherfall, rage. Oh, no, I didn't even get Featherfall. Just rage, regen, and magic power. Yeah. Oh, and that's wrath. That's wrath, not rage. Miku has gained power and is now a knight. Blue Miku needs food badly. Red Miku has gained a level. Aside from Rigo, that's really nice. Put down this anvil. Make a, You know what HRT is? Hormone replacement therapy. It's what trans people do. So trans women will have HRT to get estrogen. And trans men would do a similar thing with testosterone. Nintendo copyrighted HRT. Man, my internal clock must be all sorts of off. Well, I just can't really blame me. We're free running right now. We have no input visually to help with our photo entrainment, with our intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells going to the suprachiasmatic nucleus in order to control photo entrainment, your circadian rhythm. We have no visual input from the world right now, so it'd be very unreasonable for us to have a consistent internal clock. We're going to have some, some drifting. That's to be expected. Nintendo copyrighted trains? That sucks. Trains are pretty cool. I got really betrayed when I was in Japan with my friends. And, so I have one friend who's autistic and really likes Toho. And when we were in Japan together, he kept telling me that he also had, like, train autism, and he was really into trains. So we kept, like, talking about trains and going out and looking at the trains, and we were like at a train store looking at, like, train chopsticks and model trains. Like, they were, like, train chopsticks with, like, Shinkansen on them, and then we were looking, like, model trains and stuff. And then he tells me that he doesn't actually have train autism. He only has Toho autism. And, like, the fucking betrayal that I felt at that moment has never been matched in my life. I have never felt more betrayed than at that exact moment when I learned that my friend who had been telling me he had train autism did not have train autism. Okay, we have Featherfall. Don't forget that. Heart Crystal up there. It's nighttime now. We can get that pylon. Be a good idea. We can't really go through this, can we? It's inconvenient. Although we could just drain the lava. Yeah, you know, we'll drain this lava. Go back by that pylon and then come back. Is this hardcore? No. I would not be doing this in hardcore. On stream like this. It's too much other stuff going on. Too hard to focus. Oh, I can't walk through here. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Hardcore is not something you casually... Are you calling Miku a casual? Miku is in Fortnite. Probably the most hardcore game in existence. Nobody who plays Fortnite is a casual. Okay, let's get that straight. I resent that accusation. Oh, 47. I was hoping to get down there. I was dead by the time that he hit me with this spike because I was going to die to poison. I didn't have enough HP to survive it. That's fine. We have to buy a pylon back here anyway. Pylon hat. Do I like the changes that For the Willy makes to bosses? Some of them. All of them? Not really, no. Some of them? Yeah, sure. You know, like Golem? No. No, I don't really like being inflicted with the blackout debuff. I don't really think that's a fun mechanic. Plantera? No, I don't really think that having random environmental thorns all over the place is a fun mechanic. Wall of Flesh? No, I don't think the boss just randomly dropping ads that basically necessitate you to go through a convoluted avoidance strategy with statues is good game design. King Slime? Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's big. And he's small. I like big things and small things. Best of both worlds. Reign of Cthulhu? I think that's fine. It's a neat mechanic. Easy to go around. Eater of Worlds? No. No, I don't like Eater of Worlds changes. Eye of Cthulhu? Yeah, I think it's cool. Skeletron? Yeah. It kind of has the same ad things. Generally, adding ads in fight isn't the most fun. Queen Bee's just faster. It's whatever. Moonlord has no for the worthy change. He has a get fixed boy change, and I don't think it's a fun one. I don't really like Moonlord boulders that much. What's Miku's opinion on the Wall of Flesh from a game design standpoint? Regular Wall of Flesh, not for the worthy. I think on classic difficulty, the Wall of Flesh is a really cool concept for a boss fight. I think that the Wall of Flesh's fun factor degrades linearly with increase in difficulty because it turns the boss into this arena check, right? Classic difficulty Wall of Flesh, you can kind of just summon and fight on the fly, which I think is a really neat game design. It's essentially you're trying to navigate through the underworld. The underworld is laid out in a way that lets you mine through it easily and has an easy path. You might have to pull out your pickaxe and like destroy a wall or something, but you can improvise during the fight pretty comfortably. And I think that's cool from a design perspective. Is that how I would usually fight the Wall of Flesh? No, honestly, but I think, you know, that's kind of the intention behind the Wall of Flesh, and I think that's a neat intention. As difficulty increases, that becomes significantly less plausible. It's difficult to improvise a Wall of Flesh fight on expert mode. It's doable, but it's difficult. On master mode, that is extremely difficult, and on legendary, it's impossible. You can't. Or it'd be very nearly. It'd be incredibly difficult and to the point of being nearly impossible. And that turns it into, instead, do you have a big enough arena to fight the boss? If the answer is yes, the wall is a pushover. Like, if you have an arena to fight the Wall of Flesh, he's a choker. You just literally hold down the A or the D key and you run to the side and you can't do anything to you. If you don't have enough space, you're dead. And that's not very fun. So I think on low difficulties, the Wall of Flesh isn't really an arena check. On high difficulties, he very much so is an arena check, and I think an arena check is not good. I feel like some bosses are just an arena check. I feel like it's mostly just the Wall of Flesh, right? What are the bosses in arena check besides the Wall of Flesh? I mean, you can improvise, you know, Plantera. Having an arena definitely helps with Plantera, but, you know, she can be improvised. Yep, today is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. I think we're done. Plantera improvise. She's not easy to improvise. Don't get me wrong, but like you can, especially with the like, tankier setup. You know, damn, we have 3 pylon options. Okay. Well, snow pylon is the least valuable of these, so we'll take snow pylon. You know, ocean pylon we can do on the surface, and jungle pylon we can do in other places. Snow pylon's not really going to have much use beyond here. You haven't improvised very many bosses? I used to improvise a lot back in 1.3 because there's half-assed arenas and stuff. However, once I started doing a lot of more difficult challenges, a lot of those kind of necessitate having better arenas, at least to do them consistently. So I leaned more towards making more defined arenas and getting better at them. Yeah, best arena is just like drinking a gravitation potion or something. It works for 90% of the bosses in the game. Oh, it's an overstatement a little bit, but gravitation potions are surprisingly effective. Ah, we have a hook. That's nice. We haven't found any sand, so we can't get some more food. Talking modded, you can badmouth Calamity and say Yaron, Dog, Providence, and you think Supreme Calamitous as well. Doesn't Supreme Calamitous give you an arena? Right? Isn't, like, every time you summon Supreme Calamitous, she comes with an arena? She gives you a box. She gives you an empty box, you can put whatever you want inside of it. I don't think I put anything in my Supreme Calamitous arena when I fought. Was I supposed to? I didn't do that when I was playing Calamity. Am I back? Buy some grenades. There are candles. Yeah, I remember the buff candles and stuff, but I thought you meant... Like, when I hear arena, I think, you know, structure and layout, not buffs. Right? Because buffs usually aren't making or breaking a fight. They're nice to have, don't get me wrong, but it's not usually like... this fight is only doable because I had these arena buffs. I do remember that about Yaron. Find asphalt bridges unnecessary and cheap. They're very effective at most enemies. In general, most Terraria enemies don't handle the player moving away from them quickly very well. And asphalt bridges just let you move away from things very quickly. But I think it's nice that Terraria has a wide berth of viable strategies that players can use, right? Like, it's not like every boss needs to be fought in one specific way, and if you don't fight it in that way, you're... I didn't grab that life crystal, did I? It's over there. Why isn't it glowing anymore? Is there a moon glow near it? Maybe there's a moon glow near it. Right, like, players can use asphalt. They can also set up arenas themselves. They can do tanking strategies. It leads to a wide variety of options. I mean, asphalt bridges don't invalidate all of the emphasis. Like, you still have to jump and stuff, no? I love seeing people come to strange tragedy. You saw one guy flood an entire arena with honey. Was it for Golem? Honey's really effective on Golem because it slows down his jumping. And you can kind of just keep him in honey. It's a fun strategy. Doesn't slow down his lasers. It's not like a, you know, one-trick pony, but it works well. Another kind of cool one is fighting the slime bosses underwater. Doesn't the shrimp truffle negate honey slowdown? You can't see inside of honey. I would not suggest trying to dodge inside of honey because you cannot see inside of honey. It's opaque. As for wall of flesh, why? No, slimy koala, I don't. No disrespect to them, I don't really watch that many Terraria YouTubers, period. It's pre-hard mode, you wouldn't have the shrimpy truffle to negate things. I'm trying to think of the logic of why you would want honey for the wall of flesh. It's not going to slow down the wall of flesh, it's not going to slow down... I guess it would slow down hungry that detach. It probably slows down the lasers, I guess? But... oh, the series was to come up with a unique strategy. I see. So it's... It was creating a solution to a problem they came up with. Not because it was like a particularly good strategy, just because it was fun. Okay. You know, another fun strategy is using water for the slime bosses, King Slime and Queen Slime, because two of them will sink in water, but their minions will float in water. So you can pretty effectively invalidate Queen Slime's... I have a lava shard. I don't need to worry about lava. Pretty effectively invalidate Queen Slime's minions by... this should not destroy the larva. Putting her underwater. Which... lets you deal with it fine. You'll want to flip a potion with lava shark or something, so you're not slowed down in water. But, yeah, it's a fun strategy. Plus, you can slow down her projectiles like that, too, because her projectiles get slowed down by water. You don't think Queen Slime is a bad fight normally? You've never really had trouble with it? What difficulty do you play on? What, was I summoning? Am I dead to poison? Hold on. I am dead to poison. Recall, save my money. Nurse? Nah, I don't make it in time. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the poison when I saw my HP. Master, usually? I mean, what strategy do you usually use for Queen Slime? There are a couple of strategies that work really well for Queen Slime. Fighting her in water. Running in a straight line on, like, asphalt or just a regular bridge is also really effective on her. But if you're just fighting Queen Slime in a traditional, like, platform-based arena, especially with, you know, pre-mech items, she's quite dangerous. Her projectiles deal very high damage. She has a lot of them. She summons minions that shoot projectiles that all deal really high damage. I wouldn't call her a particularly easy fight. We get some goblins to invade? It's been a while. Maybe not easy necessarily, but I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. I mean, I would say that Queen Slime is easily more difficult than any one of the mech bosses. I would consider the mech bosses to be pretty easy, and Queen Slime to be very easy to just accidentally die to, whereas I feel like the odds of dying to a mech boss are nearly zero in most situations. Whereas Queen Slime, there's so much random stuff going on that I feel like it's very easy to just accidentally get clipped by a projectile that's like 150, 200 damage, and that can really throw you off. That's my perspective there. What statue is this? I cannot tell. Yeah, drink Spelunker. Glow. That's getting up to the crimson there. I don't want to be there because it's hard to mine through. Go back down. Chest on the right there, but it's gonna be tough to get to that with all this other stuff. Chest, I have not gotten these. More boots. There's a life crystal. Lots of IV chests, that's good. Another anklet, not very useful. It's free money. This is awkward. I'm probably dead here. No, I didn't pick up the life crystal. Wait, was my inventory full? It was. Damn. Arrow claws, still alive. Block these off, regenerate HP, then go back. Make an inventory spot for it. Put on the wizard hat. Funny how in 1.4 they released one of the most fair and most unfair bosses simultaneously. What, Empress and Queen Slime? No. It's gonna be tricky, but if I maneuver well, yeah, that's 3 life crystals. Dead to poison? Dead to poison, but I can probably get 1 more life crystal. Yep. My hardcore get fixed boy one. Convinced you to finally try get fixed boy. You beat it a while ago. Loving your videos. Nice. Congratulations, MultiK. What happens to Queen's Time for the worthy? I think her projectile pattern is randomized in her second phase. The ring of projectiles. I think that's her for the worthy change. I'm not even 100% sure though. Okay, almost at full HP. That's nice. You can probably fight the Eye of Cthulhu now, right? What? Double jump? Mini shark? Snag a regen potion? Medium buff? Not ideal by any means, but it's probably doable. I never really fight her on Fully Worthy, so I couldn't really tell you. Sure, let's try it. In worst case, we just die. A small arena we gave ourselves. Yeah, the guy's phase 2 contact damage doesn't scale for Fully Worthy, so I'm really not super concerned about it. Plus, we got Panic Necklace, we're good. My side is itching pretty badly. Yeah, if I bump a Servant of Cthulhu to proc Panic Necklace, that's a pretty effective way of getting out of the way. And the eye continues to summon servants in phase 2, so. Projectile reflection. Projectile reflection is actually pretty nice with Panic Necklace because the reflected projectiles will do basically no damage, but you can use them to shoot a Panic Necklace for movement speed. That's nice. Yeah, here's your daily reminder that you really do not need defense to fight the Eye of Cthulhu if you have HP. You know, if you have low max HP, defense is nice, but you really need very little, and getting, you know, warding reforges or like platinum or something like that's really overkill for fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. I mean, in general, you really don't need defense for most bosses. You might get it in, like, hardcore or something, but... I'm gonna summon some more guys. Yeah, especially with Panic Necklace, like... I straight up outrun his chain dashing. If he happens to hit me once, I just proc Panic Necklace. Get away. Like this. Piece of cake. Aviators, Eyeball, Shield of Cthulhu. Okay, Demonite. Not super helpful. Keep it in a chest though. You don't need defenses for bosses. Well, you don't need damage for bosses either. You don't need anything for bosses. Defense is better than damage, But you don't need either one. Just don't get hit, forehead. Okay. What do I want to do now? That's Eye of Cthulhu covered. We're at almost max HP. I should really go to the desert so I can get bottles, so I can actually make potions. Desert will be off to the right, so let's head off to the right. Mining potion. Don't have spelunkers or anything because I can't craft potions. Yeah, let's go to the desert. Maybe make a pylon there. Let me buy some musket balls. Make an accessories chest. Here. Yeah, if I'm not playing hardcore, you'll probably notice it here. I am very nonchalant about dying. Because it really does not impact me in any way. I spend like, you know, 30 seconds walking back. Maybe I have to kill an enemy. I don't lose my money because the enemy just picks it up. Get it back from them. It's very, you know, not concerning. So that's why I'm not like panicking if I die or anything, because we're on a difficulty where it just doesn't mean anything. I do really want a goblin invasion though. Surprised we haven't had one happen yet. An obsidian skin potion would be really nice. Sorry, not obsidian. Obsidian skull. Obsidian skull. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Somebody had mentioned this before, but you get significantly fewer pumpkins in Get Fixed Boy compared to regular worlds, because the nature of the terrain generation here is not conducive to pumpkins versus the surface. Alright, desert's gonna be off somewhere to the right. Let's just head right. Hope we find it. Now, bosses I would say defense is good for are Queen Bee. I would strongly suggest having defense for Queen Bee. She's very difficult to fully avoid. It's really nice to have defense on the Wall of Flesh. You know, depending on your arena, it's not necessarily an issue, but his lasers can be really tough to dodge at low HP. And having defense just more or less invalidate those lasers. Looks safe. That's real. Water weapon boots. Well, actually, a lot of the ways to lava waders, we'll probably get some. What am I missing? We have lava charm. We have just obsidian rose. I guess I still need ice skates. Didn't get ice skates. Can't see the end of Horizon. Hatsune. Yeah, it's me, Random Shark. It's me. It's Miku. Give me your wallet. Right now. Give it to me. Credit card. Credit card number. 3 digits on the back. Expiration date. Chop chop. With enough warding and determination, anyone can beat daytime episode light. Yeah, just get enough warding and you're good. No one ever talks about that, you know? This is safe. Daytime was like tank strat win. Back in was it 1.4 proper? That there was the tank strat with reflected damage? Was it 1.4.1? One of them there was a tank strategy to reflect damage and insta kill the Empress. Okay. Max HP. Quick blue statue. Not even close. Can't see an explosive, the explosive can't see you either. Yeah, rule of thumb, if you can't see the explosive can't see you, and it's safe to open the chest. I don't see an explosive. No explosive. Alright. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stream for. I was planning on starting about an hour earlier than I did. It just took a while to, like, you know, get dressed and get, like, my makeup on and shit. And I do have, like, a homework assignment I gotta do tonight. And that could take a while. So I don't want to be up too late, doing this. There's a lot of life crystals here, damn. Sadly, cacti do damage, which is actually kind of convenient because it, allows me to trigger, panic necklace. That's right, that was a big part of the strategy for, Wall of Flesh. Yeah, I use, Sand Bridge, Dune Rider boots, optimal, but even without Dune Riders, just triggering Cactus Pan. There's so many life crystals here, what the hell? This is ridiculous. It's, fake. I don't see an explosive. Interesting. It was a dead man's chest, but the explosive failed to generate, or was overridden during World Gen. Wanna like continue fishing only? Yeah, you can see it really clearly. That like that's a fake life crystal. Doesn't have the shine that the previous one did. When I have the time to, I don't right now. I have classes and stuff to study. Neuroscience and whatnot. Yeah, Vocaloid school. I'm 16 years old, Hatsune Miku. In Vocaloid school, learning how to sing. Still learning because I'm not very good at it. What we're looking for right now? The desert. Found it. So, positive. I wanted sand to make bottles. It's danger sense. Steelclops. I'll make a pylon here. Yeah, and I'll think about continuing this world. Alright, it's a lot of work putting on this outfit, or rather just, you know, makeup's a lot of work. Also, this wig is not comfortable, I gotta say. And it's probably the most awkward thing about trying to wear this. There's an imp statue godsend. Need one of those for, well, very strongly want one of those for, get Fixed Boy and for the Woolly. That statue's cool, I guess. An ammo slot. And then Extractinator. Anvil, don't need that. Zapper. Red potion. Gas trap. You wore Jesus wig today. It was not comfortable either. Yeah, like, I think wigs are the sort of thing that if you put effort into styling, and, I'll probably have a nicer wig. I didn't get, you know, the most expensive one. They aren't necessarily uncomfortable, but just, like, having a wig that you haven't, like, put effort into styling or getting set up for your head is really uncomfortable. Yeah, okay, here's another very obvious example. You see these two right here? The one on the left is way less luminant than the one on the right, which means it's a boulder. So break 2 underneath it, and then break 1, it breaks immediately. Snake Jumper's Flute. Yeah, I'll make a pylon here, and then I think I might call the stream there. Get you out of here. I'll just die. Okay, that works too. Didn't realize I only had 93 HP. What was I so wounded from? Wasn't looking at my health because kind of obscured in my vision. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna unwig because this is really fucking uncomfortable. That's what my head is supposed to look like. Cosplay looks really good, thanks. Okay, well, I am exhausted and tired. I'd like to do something this weekend, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the time. I've got a lot of stuff I need to do. How are the detached sleeves? I look a little sweaty. I'm not sweaty. It's probably just the lighting. The sun went down a bit, so the natural lighting went down a bit, which just leaves kind of the front lighting as being a bit off. And I might look a bit shiny. That might just be a weird effect of the light bouncing off the makeup on my face, more than likely. Yeah, I'm not sweaty. The detached sleeves, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. They're okay. Not like super comfortable, but like fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can do something this weekend. Yeah. Bye everyone.